Hi everyone, Grey Power 60 here. Well, I've got to go out. I decided to put a headband. I just washed my hair, but it's so puffy when I first wash it and curl it. So now I'm all dressed, nice and warm. It's a bit cold out, but not snowing today, I don't think. I haven't been out. Yesterday was a horror driving. But anyway, I'm headed out, and I thought I'd take you along with me as I just, drive around and show you the sights, or if my camera will not fall off of the holder for it in the car, we're going to go out and do a little running around. And I didn't do my walk today, so I'll have to do that when I get home. And I have to bring my water with me because I got to drink more water. That's another biggie in my self-care business. So come on along with me as we just drive and talk and see what happens. Who knows? Sounds windy out there. Yep. Windy. Smell of ice. It's a cold day. Cold, cold, cold. It's 16 degrees Fahrenheit. When they put my new starter in the car, they didn't change it to centigrade, which is what I'm used to. So I have that on my phone. I'm putting on my gloves. These are little pink gloves that I got at the dollar store, and it's got rubber here so that it grips the steering wheel really well. Get the other one on. Yeah. pretty chilly. I didn't put any lipstick on today. Ugh. Do I have some in here? Let's put a little. There. Just to pink up my life. Pink up my life. Yeah. When I wash and curl my hair, it is like very thick because I have very coarse and thick hair. And I decided to put the headband on to kind of keep it down a little bit so that I don't look like something out of the 70s or whatever. Yeah. I want to keep me a little bit warm, but I don't want to be too warm. I got my heater on my seat. Looks like I'm going to be needing gas. So it's a bright day, but it's late in the day. It's almost 4 o'clock, which means the sun's going to be going down and it's going to get dark. So let's just go for a little ride. Oh, I can't turn it off. And off we go. My neighbor was kind enough to get rid of some of the snow near my car. But there's still a little bit there. So we got snow. We didn't have snow at Christmas, but we sure have it now. Now we're going to go over another one of those damn bumps. And I hope my phone doesn't fall off. There we go. There we go. Let's go and have a look around, see what's going on. I just go out early sometimes. I pick up my son every day at work. Oh, school buses. Please, people, when you see the flashing lights, stop. In the past couple of years, I've only seen 2 people drive through when the school buses are flashing. Not good. Yeah, the sun is starting to go down and it's getting, it's early in the afternoon for me, but it's late in the day for the sun. Probably go down around 4:35, I've forgotten now. But kids are coming home from school and we're just waiting for the bus to take off and the kids to cross the road before we take off. And of course, being a red light, I have to make sure we're okay. Yeah, so I'm getting a lot of noise. I don't know if you can hear it in my car. It's my tires. I have them on order. They'll be here at the end of the month. And they're kind of all weather, but they're winter. They're made for winter. It's hard to explain. They have winter tires and they have all weather tires and they have spring tires, I guess, or summer tires. These ones are a combination of winter and spring, and it's more, as he explained to me, they're made for winter, not like all weather, which don't have the grip, I guess. I don't know. What do I know? I know nothing. So it's almost 4 o'clock, and I think that son was saying there he was headed to the trail dump, which is, you know, he's a well, he calls himself a garbage man. But he's had a couple of injuries, and I'm a little concerned because of his back. We've had a couple of icy days, and of course he has to go to work and put the garbage in the trucks, and unfortunately sometimes even with the grips on the bottom of his boots, he's got grips, he has fallen a couple of times and scraped his leg a few times. I mean, this is over the last month, and I'm a little concerned. He's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. He had to take a sick day to go and see the doctor and find out. There's a few other concerns that he's worried about. So yeah, my little boy, who's a young man, actually, he's in his 40s, you know, he has to be careful with his joints and things like that. So I'm a little concerned. He's having trouble with his leg and his back, and I'm hoping that he didn't, you know, crush a disc or slip a disc or something that's going to cause him a lot of, he may have to go to physical therapy, blah blah blah, whatever. You know, as a mother, I'm a little worried, as mothers are. As I say, we're just going for a little drive. Where I'm sitting now, I would usually turn right to go to my son's work instead of left, but he's still way out in the West End, and I don't know when he's going to get back. So this is my home. This is the streets that I drive almost every day. Snow is on the ground. The roads were very slippery last night when I was out, but they're pretty clear today, which is great. Usually the trucks will go out and salt the roads and stuff, sand and salt the roads overnight, and then of course by this time of the day there's been a lot of traffic going on them, so yeah. Now, my phone might fall because this is a very bumpy road. But, yeah, car's warming up. Take my gloves off so I can see. So let me turn you off for a while. You don't need to see the whole trip, and I'll be back soon. Yeah, so I'm waiting for my son here. I hope that's him coming there. Anyway, I wanted to address something that many people have asked me, friends that I haven't seen in a long time because I haven't been out. I've gone to the bingo a couple of times where I used to, not where I used to work, but a lot of the people that I knew when I worked there, didn't know they remember me. But a few of them have, you know, come up to me, and because my head shakes a lot, one of the girls was asking me if it was, you know, Parkinson's, and it's kind of, to explain it, it's kind of it's a neurological thing. It's the same condition that Katharine Hepburn had. It is a neurological thing. It's kind of like a Parkinson's of sorts. And unfortunately, it's hereditary in my family. My father had it, and my grandmother also. Actually, the funny thing is, my dad had it. My grandmother on my mother's side had it, And if you notice, I don't know if you noticed, but some of the old videos of Mom, her mouth would shake open like that, and she also had shakes and so on, and I believe it's all neurological. I did have a CT scan many years ago when it first developed, when it was noticeable, and I thought stress actually makes it worse because you're trying to prevent it. But I've come to live with it. It's just another... I would rather have that than have cancer, or, I mean, I know this is horrible, but, you know, I would rather have the head tremors rather than full-blown Parkinson's or MS or ALS or, you know, any of the other, or, you know, diabetes, or the other thing I was thinking about, just gone completely out of my head right now. But, yeah, I think I can live with this rather than, like, I have a girlfriend who is just riddled with arthritis. She's had knee replacements. She can't drive anymore because she's not recovering well from it. So, you know, you have to look at yourself and be thankful that whatever affliction you have, there's always somebody worse, and be thankful for what you have. You know, it doesn't affect my driving. It's a small tremor, and like I say, sometimes, in case any of you have ever wondered, you know, why my head shakes, it's a neurological thing, and like I say, I had a CT scan done, and there was a little bit of concern about, you know, perhaps a growth in my brain or something. I have forgotten. It's been so long. I haven't had one since, it must be at least 30 years ago. So, yeah, is he coming yet? I saw a truck go in. So, just thought I'd throw that in there in case you were wondering what, you know, what affliction I have. And all I can say is, you know, it's not conclusive. It is head tremors. It could be, you know, psychological. It could be neurological. You know, there's a lot of ifs and ands. You know, one of my girlfriends, she has a friend who, actually it's her sister, who has Parkinson's, and she gets medication so that her hands don't shake like they used to, and blah 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 blah. So anyway, just thought I'd throw that in there in case you were curious, as I'm sitting here waiting for my son to get off work so I can drive him home, and it's getting dark out. You know, it's 5 o'clock and the sun's gone down and everyone's got their car lights on, and anyway, that's it. So let's get on with the little chat here. I kind of wanted to interrupt that a little bit. So alrighty, I am sitting waiting for my son. I'm sitting at his work waiting for him. He should be out pretty soon. So I went to Walmart because I was looking for a thermos for him, because he was saying that his thermos broke. His coffee thermos was leaking. So I picked him up one. He doesn't know it yet. He'll find out when he gets here. And I was just going through the sale, and I saw 2 pair of pants. I think one was $16. They were all on sale. And a pair of light blue jeans, and a pair of pink, my favorite color, my pair of pink pants, and I think they were around 16. Anyway, when I got to the cash, one was 7 something and the other was 6 something, so I hope they fit. I mean, they're my size, but you never know what sizes, right? I mean, they could say it's a size 10 and it actually fits a 4, or they say it's a 12 and it fits a 10, you know, whatever. So we'll see when I get home. I'll try them on and hopefully they'll fit. If they're a little snug, that's going to force me even more to get eating right and exercise and lose a little bit of chubbiness. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. I have a lot of running around to do after I drop my son off. The blinker you hear, it's the blinker. They don't like us parking in the parking lot anymore, so I have to park sort of on the side, waiting for him to get off work, and he should be here pretty soon. So it's a quick video. Thanks for joining me, coming along with a very, very quick little vlog, just to show you what I do in my life. And I know it's not crafting, but it's a little bit of, I thought I heard him. It's a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and I hope you don't mind me kind of coming in and just chatting with you once in a while. Lately it's been more than once in a while, but the month of January is always going to be, you know, things that we plan, you know, care that we hope to give ourselves, and turn that off for a while. The big boss is gone. Yeah, you know, just a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and hopefully by February I'll get back into doing some crafting. I want to do some journals. There's a couple of things I want to try. I made an absolute mess of my my messy master sheet. It was just an experiment, nothing special, you know, just wanted to try a whole bunch of different things to see how it would turn out. I do prefer doing collages. I think they're more fun, more artistic, I think, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, guys, I am waiting for my son to bring him home, and then I'm headed home. So I thought I would. Did I mention to you that when I get up in the morning, I always say good morning to my mom, and when I leave and I come back, I go, hi Mom, I'm home, or if I'm leaving, it's see you later, Mom. It makes me feel like she's still with me. I mean, physically she is still with me because she's, you know, her urn is sitting on my fireplace, but that's something, it makes me feel like she's still part of my life. And yeah, I still get a little teary. I question a lot of decisions that I had made towards the end, but one decision that I made was insisting when she was in the home, after they told me she hadn't eaten for 3 days. Should have told me after she hadn't eaten for 2 days, because one day, okay, people sometimes were not hungry, but 2 days, it's not good, and she's not drinking. So I insisted we take her to the hospital, where they did multiple tests on her, and some antibiotics and all kinds of things like that. And unfortunately, Mom was getting ready to say goodbye, and I didn't know it. But I did, for me, so that I can remember, I did videotape Mom a few days before she passed away to see if there's going to be a change in her breathing. I was expecting to hear that gurgling sound. I was expecting to hear, but she was breathing like normal, you know, like, you know, there was no pauses in between. Not a lot of these things that I was expecting didn't happen. So when I did leave, as I mentioned before, when I did leave and come back, I didn't expect her to pass away while I was gone. And she pulled a sneaky on me. But I did take pictures of her, and I took pictures of me holding her hand, just of our hands. Little things like that that I can look at and remember how many times she said, when she was vocal a few days before she passed, maybe 5 days, when they had to do anything or when I had to talk to her, she would always say, "That's okay, sweetheart. I'm okay. I love you." She said that quite often. And when she talked to the nurses, she was going, "That's okay, sweetheart. I'm okay." But when I talked to her, it was, you know, and she didn't have her hearing aid in. She would say, "That's okay, sweetheart. I love you." I think she knew. But anyway, I don't want to get teary, and I will. I love her so much. And I know she now knows everything. All of the years of her not knowing what was going on, she knows. Anyway, before I get too blubbery, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.